Today's talking point: is business class actually worth it compared to economy on an international flight? I genuinely love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below, and if you enjoy this kind of breakdown, hit the like button. Let's start with the painful part, the price. According to my very reliable travel consultant, ChatGPT, a flight between Australia and the US can cost up to 6 times more in business class. Across most global routes, you're typically looking at 3 to 5 times the price. So for easy maths, let's say economy is $1,500 and business class is $7,500. That's a 6K serious upgrade fee. So, what exactly are we paying for? First up, food and drinks. Here's a fun fact: food tastes different at 30,000 feet. Low humidity and cabin pressure dull your taste buds, which explains why airplane meals rarely rival your favorite restaurant. That said, airlines do a pretty solid job in business class. On a long-haul flight, you might get 2 or 3 well-presented meals. Let's be generous and say that's about $30 extra value per meal, plus improved drinks. Total upgrade value, roughly $120. Not exactly closing the $6,000 gap just yet. Next, the seat and space. Business class seats are usually 3 to 6 inches wider, less than a 20% increase, but legroom is often about double. Space matters, so let's be generous again and say that extra comfort is worth $3,000 on a long flight. Then there is service and the accessories they hand out. In business class, the crew-to-passenger ratio is much better. You're also handed noise-cancelling headphones, better eye masks, and generally treated like someone airlines are hoping will come back. Let's call that $200 of added value. Then there's priority, convenience, and baggage allowance. Priority check-in, faster boarding, earlier baggage retrieval, and higher weight allowance. These are all nice to have. So let's add $300 there. So far, we've added about $2,000 in extra value, but we are still nowhere near $7,500. Now we get to the real reason people fly business class: the lay flat seat. This is the game changer. In economy, when you fall asleep, you slowly slump into shapes not approved by human anatomy. Your head drops, your spine twists, and you wake up every 20 minutes, wondering whose shoulder you're resting on. Okay, I'm saying it. Those traditional neck pillows? I've never understood them. Sure, they don't fall off your neck, but now you're bending your neck sideways to get your head supported. The result? Sore neck, broken sleep, mild regret. And the wraparound scarf things? Would you put a scarf on in an already warm cabin? They last about 5 minutes for me. The problem isn't the travel pillow, it's the concept. Humans simply don't sleep well, sitting upright. We need to have our head on a better angle and supported. Business class works because the seat becomes a support system. Your head and body rest at a natural angle, and you're able to adjust your body into multiple sleeping positions. If you manage to get 8 hours of real sleep on a flight, everything changes when you land. You may skip a recovery day. You might not even need that first hotel night. You can arrive ready to explore, or ready to work. And you will look and feel great for yourself and the people you meet. Sleep also improves alertness, reduces accident risk when driving in a new country, and helps boost your immune system for foreign environments. For me, the lay flat seat is the #1 reason I'd ever consider flying business class. Let's say that benefit alone is worth about $2,000, but we are still quite a long way off getting our value. But here's the interesting question. What if you could get much more sleep in economy than you otherwise would? You actually can. Here's how. Unlike an upgrade fee every time you travel, here are some things you can buy just once. Get a quality set of noise-cancelling headphones for between $150 and $400. Active noise cancelling is almost magical on an aircraft. It literally cancels the engine drone using opposing sound waves. Buy a proper blackout eye mask for around $50. They let you open your eyes without touching the fabric and make you feel ready to sleep. And, most importantly, get a travel sleeping device that supports your head and upper body at a natural angle, not just your neck. This product does exist, but maybe in the past, you didn't pay attention to it. Because the real goal isn't comfort, it's sleep. That's where the face cradle comes in. Its design tosses out the neck pillow theory and focuses on getting your head and upper body where you feel comfortable, then supporting you right there. The result is, you sleep way longer. And unlike a business class ticket, you buy it once and use it on every flight. FaceCradle calls this an upgrade to sleeping class, and it starts at around $50. Their design thinking is so advanced. I've used one and it works. You can learn more at FaceCradle.me. So, do my numbers add up? Will you keep traveling the same old way, upgrade to sleeping class, or pay for business class every time you fly? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for listening and see you for my next travel tips.